You know, you want me to be a certain way. You want me to look at situations a certain way. You want me to respond to the way you deal with situations accordingly. So to get me to do that, you're gonna have to, participate for us to be able to get to that point. For me to be able to be very responsive to what you're saying to me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's fair.
You know, I mean, it's a fair exchange. You want a man to be a man, that's cool. A man will be a man, but under the certain circumstances of what's what. That's just like when we were talking about in the last episode of how men cheat, or how men slide off, or how men overhead at this chick house knowing damn well he shouldn't be there.
Right.
He shouldn't be there.
Lack of discipline.
You know what I mean? Whatever.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be there. But she cook a great steak and her conversation is right and that vibe is there. You know what I mean? I'm not justifying the fact of cheating. I'm just saying that there are a lot of women, shout out to chicks who out there ain't up on their game dealing with a guy that they're with, and then wonder why he over there across the field or down around the corner dealing with the next chick.
But that's a lack of communication on the man's part if they feel like they got to do that.
How can I tell you you can't cook steak?
You tell them just like that.
I can't do that.
So bluntly.
No.
Or, like you said before, finesse the situation, because women are no different than men. Like when it comes to certain things, if you have it to where you're presenting it in a way in which is their idea, you're gonna get less pushback.
See,
less pushback.
That's psychology right there.
All day long.
That's psychology. I hope y'all heard that. That's psychology at its finest.
Yep. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's no different from, you know what I'm saying, like what people, most men, not all, but most men, you know what I'm saying, they are affirmation people. You know what I'm saying? You're doing great. You're doing this. You know what I'm saying? Plant them seeds, you know what I'm saying, of what it is that you want if you're not getting what it is that you need when you have to say it verbally. Because sometimes it goes people's head. You know what I'm saying? But you paint it in a picture to where it's their idea. You know what I'm saying? That's a sense of accomplishment for them, and they're more proud, and they'll do it, and they'll stick with it.
So you believe a chick who can't cook steak will learn to cook steak because her guy goes somewhere else and eats steak?
No, a woman will learn to cook steak when it's communicated to her and it's brought into a way to what she just might not can cook.
My point is that's where I'm going.
She just might not can cook, but that don't mean that she's not willing. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't ever tell her, how she know it's a problem?
The willingness.
You know, she don't know it's a problem if you don't tell her.